This comes from Jared, because I don't remember what username he originally sent me eons ago, and he didn't give me his username last time. Jared, thank you.
Thank you.
Jared asks, how long does someone have to be dead before it's considered archaeology instead of grave robbing? Oh, I said it wrong. Grave robbing.
Oh, shit, I fucked up. Just take the orb.
Grave robbing. No, I wasn't even commenting on the question. I didn't get the word out.
No, we're sticking with grave robbing.
Grave robbing.
All right, first off, how hard is it to grave rob? Very hard. Didn't know it was a thing.
My mouth. My dumb mouth.
I think technically it's grave robbing if you know where they're buried. And then
okay,
if you...
what's the point? Tell me this. I don't understand the idea. What's the point in grave robbing? Before we actually try to help someone.
I think legitimately it's the fact that some people are buried with their jewelry and their money and whatnot. And so people...
I've never seen that happen. Who does that? We're not King Tut. This is not the olden days. It's not following us to the afterlife.
I mean, first off...
Tell Zane, is it following us to the afterlife? Are the jewels following us?
If you're Sonic, maybe. I don't know what the Chaos Emeralds do once you've died. But...
Okay. Topical.
Take Mr. Krabs, for example. He's got the right idea. When he grave robs, he's doing it because he's taking the hat to sell for loads of money. But, like, you know, it's the guy's hat because he was number one. So there's, like, conflict. Obviously, there's always going to be a ghostly conflict whenever you rob from the rich.
So the issue is not convincing the police that you are doing archaeology.
Oh,
it's convincing the ghosts.
Yeah.
And they're smarter than cops. From my experience, ghosts are much smarter than cops. And this isn't a dig against cops. They're fine and all. There's a wide spread of cops in our land. Winona ones, they're pretty cool here. But ghosts, they tricky. And they read your minds. Have we talked about ghosts before? We've maybe had a couple conversations about ghosts.
I don't know if we've ever had a conversation about ghosts, but I like the idea that you have to actually, like, have a whole conversation with them before you can get away. It's like the troll under the bridge thing. You got to answer these questions before you can get away free with it. If you rob the wrong grave, ghost's gonna come up and be like, now you got to answer my riddles 3.
Yeah, and I think the difference here is when you show up to do your grave robbing, you bring a paintbrush. That's what's gonna set you apart, because the paintbrush, and hear me out, because the viewers can't see the face that you're making at me right now. But you bring a paintbrush because every archaeology set is not an archaeology set unless after you have done all the digging and scraping, you can take out a small brush and for the next 10 hours just brush all the dust away because you don't want to hurt whatever you're digging up. So you can dig and dig and dig, and the moment somebody starts showing up, you pull out the brush and you just start dusting. And this is going to work on cops and ghosts. It's that smart.
The reason it's going to work on both, it's going to work on the cops because they're going to see, oh, he's very clearly taking good care of the preservatives, so he's
This is not a robbery.
No, this is just clearly like a college major studying for his final. That's really all it is.
I'm not gonna get in the way of his studies.
And
exactly.
It's gonna screw over the ghost because the ghost's gonna be like, oh, this person doesn't want to steal my belongings or myself, just making me look good. After all these years, need a good tidying up.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've been into geocaching, but this kind of makes me want to get into archaeology all of a sudden.
Oh my god.
Next time we're back in town.
Can they make a geocaching that is all just archaeology, where it's geocaching, but it's finding certain bodies?
Yeah, well, oh boy, finding certain bodies. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to do some archaeology to get the geocache in there. I was thinking you get some old bones and just kind of tape them all together and put a note on the inside of that and then put that underground. And so the tape is going to erode after time, but as you dig it up, you're going to have to dust it away. Otherwise, you're going to shovel right through that paper.
I can't wait until we invent this game. Actually, this might be the perfect time to announce that we have already invented this game and that you can download our app at zaneandwill@hotmail.com, where you will get 3 instructions on where you can find these good bones.
Bone Cache.
We call them.
Check it out.
We
Check
call
us
it
out
Bone
at
Cache.
We made a Patreon, Bone Cache.
We even have a website, bonecache.net, because .com was taken because that's the website where you sell bones for cash.
Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't work. It's with the CHE. Yeah, because Bone Cash was taken with the SH. I didn't really look up what it was supposed to be used for, but it's taken.